That's better. Hello, welcome to Lonely Tree Entertainment. My original plan was to have that in the background. And then Brit both said, well, you know, technically, the white and the blue. This is a weird, wacky, but wonderful unboxing, but not super crazy. I'll explain why in a second. Yeah, that is totally like, right, okay, so I've been drawing sharks on the wall for a while and go back to Spain in 2014, drew a shark on the wall. Housemate Raoul was not very impressed.
Put your head where the head is.
No, that's a fucking shark.
Muggy, you'll have to fucking wash that off, you know.
It'll not come off. Don't tell Raoul that yet, it won't come off.
No.
I recently did an unboxing of the Jaws thing. That thing is horrible to hold in my hand. I don't know if it's for days and days building a fence, which you'll see in the outtakes for that. But yeah. So welcome to Amity Island. Here's your map. Here it is. There's seven jumping around all I can see. Main Street. Karate chop them fences. Right. So on Monday, my friend Stedman, which you'll see in the outtakes as well, because we wiped down the side of the screen there just for a second. That's Stedman looking angry. Get rid of that. I'm not sure how long he rants on for, so I'm not going to stand here and just be like, waiting. It was very angry that his Steelbook didn't turn up. Now HMV are bringing out a Japanese range of Steelbooks, which is quite an interesting thing. There's stuff like Back to the Future, The Thing is coming. What else is Hindenburg, Spartacus, a couple of Metal J Fox ones. There's a few. And obviously Jaws is the first one, along with Jewel. And Jewel and Jaws. Now, I don't love Jewel enough to warrant getting it straight away on Steelbook, hence that this wall needs changing and decorating. So how can you justify getting a Steelbook when you need to paint that wall, or wallpaper, or whatever's needed? But Jewel is the nicest Steelbook out the range. It's this lovely purple and black splash. Now Jaws, now we're going to have a little rant over. There's going to be a couple of outtakes. Stuff that's not here is me mini action figure. This is my new Jaws t-shirt. And the Jaws McFarlane toy has not made its way down to here yet. But yeah, I think Britt made a really great observation about the colour tones. So, again, there's loads of stuff on the channel. Soundtracks on there. Unboxings in the past. But literally, I've got some stashes right here. I'm just going to talk about it before we get to the new... Actually, let's start with the Japanese. So let's start. But see, it's Thursday night now, and it's going to be Friday by the time I edit it, and it's going to be Saturday before you see it. So it's like, there's so many people out there already done unboxings. I'm not going to bother fucking running around like a headless fucking chicken. Like, oh my god, this needs doing, that needs doing. Priorities, life. So let's have a look inside this. So this wasn't delayed. Dun, dun, dun. So there it is. Okay, so exclusive Steelbook, HMV. It's a 12. Just gonna open it. It's just gonna say, like, put it in the fish tank there. Open it up. I don't care for the slips or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the slips. So, the front cover is very iconic to its original incarnation, away from its novel. We'll get to the novel. I really wish we'd brought Nosferatu's amazing artwork of Bruce the Shark diving down, and then just the outline of the orca at the top, and amazing artwork. But there we go. It's nicely flesh, and on the back, that's what's lush. It's like this weird sort. There's a lot of that Japanese art going on at the moment. I mean, you guys can see it because it's down that side of the screen. It has been there for a while. Inside, whoop. So it's a 4K edition. Jewel isn't 4K. And wow, so I've got a great story about that actually. So I'll put that down so I don't scratch it. There's another poster here. Dun, dun, dun. So here we go. Quite a long little poster. You're probably going to struggle to find any kind of frame that's going to fit that. It's an obscure one. So yeah, Jaws, it's Japanese counterpart underneath. The impending doom from down below, basically. The fear of this you don't know. Jaws has always been famous for actually being the most iconic front cover to actually have boobies on the front cover. It's not a flip on that one. As I say, Casper's going to be buying all these Steelbooks up. The back of it as well, I just thought that was really nice. I would have actually had that on the front, as we'll talk about the difference. But what's really cool about inside on the Steelbook is that tattoo, that picture there, that normally comes off the second Jaws, correct me wrong, is actually what my tattoo is on the bottom of my arm. So that's really cool. I didn't actually know that was in there. Now this is my new vinyl tail. So there we go. I feel like being back with Neil Buchanan and stuff back in the day. As I said, I'm not jumpy around. But let's see what we've got down here as a blind pick. So there we go. There's another Jaws cover. There's been a Jaws tribute before, but Universal, like, are notoriously known for recycling and bringing them out. So this is the Stars collection. No idea where the DVD's gone. Free total film subscription. Dracula Untold. Blue shark. That's it. That's your bad boy right there. So that's a different cover. Now, if you want to go back to there, I'll get this out there. There's a Laserdisc. Again, always using the Impending Doom. Jaws has always been like really red. I mean, it's white on there. I'll show up. Cast Anonymous. Different variations of the shark. Glimpse of the shark. I mean, pretty cool Laserdisc, that one. That's the letterbox edition. So I have to pull this off to the side. There's a massive rant I've got going here. Let's get the VHS, so there we go. She was the first. Was she? Okay, maybe she was. Digitally directors approved. Jaws. This is really old VHS, that one. Never been able to get a big box VHS. I don't know why that's never actually happened. Now, I do have the original Steelbook, and this is a very sought after Steelbook. It's one of the reasons I've actually put it in one of the protectors. And if you watch a lot of my videos, I'll always criticise this. This is an amazing Blu-ray. This is a standard of what Blu-ray should be like, for the amount of effort gone into it, the bonus features. And then when I brought it out, the iconic cover, mainly like more creamy, like, but fuck all on the back. I mean, come on, what a waste. And inside it's her getting eaten. So yeah, as I say, I've had that one since it came out. I think I paid £26 for that. I think from what I remember at work, it was only me and Casper bought it. But you can see now that there's also been another Steelbook, which is Z to the Eye got, for the 4K release. I wasn't interested. I'm not interested about giving Z to the Eye any money recently. So let's have a dig down. As I say, like, I mean, a lot of people went, ooh, look at that. And as you say, there's been overlays of looking at everything. But yeah, I've got Jaws 2 book there, random. Jaws from Spain, which I think is really cool, because it's that way. Landscape, pretty different. Cabugar. Talk about that in a second. Jaws Unleashed, video game, run around killing people with a shark. A weird one from Prague. Jaws, as I'm ranting. So yeah, this is one of the biggest things about Jaws. You can tell this is totally unscripted. Jaws 2 free and The Revenge. Now what do you think you get with that? What do you think you get in that, Brittany? How many films?
3.
Actually, you know this one. It's actually just Jaws 2 free and The Revenge. Steven Spielberg wants nothing to do with its counterparts, and that is it. It is literally 3 films. But again, even on the Blu-ray, it looks like you're getting the whole collection. But oh no! Randomly I left out in there. That is more 3D than Jaws 3D. Yeah. So what do you have script here? An original book. Sort of not. That's the new cover. So yeah, going back to wiping down the screens or whatever I've been doing, just overlaying actually. That's a new cover that's just come out this year. So you're going to need a bigger boat. It hasn't paid much attention to detail because isn't the fucking RAF red? I'm sure it is. White, ochre. Yeah, it's just another cover for Jaws really. Hi, I'm back. Soundtrack. Listen to that in the car, dude. These are 2 of the original special editions they brought out. As I say, I just had to literally, anyone who's following the channel, Monsters in My Pocket video, that glass thing, I had to absolutely just destroy that to get to here. But this is a really cool box set. This is one of the nicest ones I've done in a long time actually. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. That is absolutely awesome. The pain of my life of doing all these over this. I think they've all just gone horizontal left unless I've done that. So we're up there. Right. We're down to a few. So a few VHSs, the golden one, Steven Spielberg's 25th anniversary. I remember buying that when it came out. Oh my god, Jaws! The silver one. I didn't see many of them. Steven Spielberg's Jaws /1. The widescreen presentation and the most rarest one out of the bunch. If you want to talk about rare and you want to talk about iconicness, that is an official Jaws VHS with Steven Spielberg's name spelt wrong on the front box. Like, my name's Steven with a V because I'm named after a lot of 7 Steven with a PH. Fuck my life, there's nothing worse when it's like a V with a PH. Steven. Yeah, that's it. Jaws. But they've always kept the impending doom from below. Borrowed to Tremors. That's the same, but he's even got a little girl up there. But yeah, is it a must-own? The new one? For anyone who didn't get the Jaws Steelbook the first time around, yes. And for me personally, I just think that's nice, and it's actually the 4K version as well. So I'm not running out to get a 4K again. Stuff to fucking buy, like wallpaper. I mean, fuck my life, I'll give you an outtake of the other room that actually hasn't got any wall on. The only reason I came in here with Brittany went, right, let's draw a shark, is the fact that the wall's coming out. So yeah, it's been weird, wacky, but wonderful. Not jumping around wacky, but more anyone's a lover of Jaws. It's great that a lot of people will get their hands on a new Steelbook. If you haven't even got it on Blu-ray yet, I cannot recommend it enough. The quality, the sound, the special features. You get a movie in itself of the shark is still working on its own. It's even better and better every year. I went to see it, the pictures on its anniversary, and just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, thanks for watching. See you in the outtakes. Here's an outtake for you quickly. I nearly forgot about the Jaws poster on the back of the door by Nosferatu. It's amazing, but there's a whole video about that, so there's just an outtake.
Both sent on the same fucking day, both delivered to the same fucking house. Where's Jaws? Ah!
Here are the outtakes. Wasn't joking, was it? Like, fuck my life, man. Yeah. Aye, next outtake. Outtake for Jaws. That's just a start. Outtake after Lady Gaga can just shut up. Good morning, I'm stealing that from Britbo. Right, okay, so in the outtakes of Jaws, I actually decided not to buy the dual Steelbook, even though Carl McSorley didn't want his, and I was like, ooh. But I just recently seen dual, even though I think you can class dual as before that. I've been meaning to get a Jaws poster, but I'm actually on holiday now, so I totally forgot to pick up the Jaws poster. So, and then I totally made a balls up by not doing a picture after the wood. So overlay a picture of just wood. Literally wood, that's how much wood I had to carry. That's the reference to the last outtake, much doing that. Right, so I'm just cooking this morning. What's called? Fucking hell. Oh. Recently come to my attention, at some point I might have dislocated my finger. Building the fence. So what is it? I mean, it's a sensible buy. People are like, oh, fuck. Bubble wrap. Oh. You guess what it is, yeah? Have you had a glimpse? Wow. Oh, you can see, can't you? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Chopping board. So I can chop. Come a bit closer, camera woman. My Yorkshire pudding. Here we go. I mean, the pizza's not ready yet. It's 9:30 in the morning, I'm eating pizza. Go for home. Next outtake. Right, here in the outtakes for Jaws, the Japanese, the Japanese Steelbook collection, because not here. My action figure of me, obviously without the beard. Obviously the chase version of this now would be with a beard. That's my Red Jaws t-shirt. I was originally meant to be wearing a Gremlins one, but I ended up wearing a Jaws one, which is pretty cool. It's red. Haven't took it off the door yet, and I haven't. The main reason I didn't, because it's actually attached. Yeah, that's Nosferatu's. I can't wait for his Johnny Mnemonics Blu-ray, which got delayed within lockdown. Waiting for that to come out. To be awesome. See, I need to change. I want to try and not change the camera angle here. This could be a disastrous. Check out my new Brian Freeman book. What is with my phone? Check out my Bigfoot and the Hendersons retro VHS, because my phone's been going off for ages. Right, so there's the McFarlane Jaws. It's an absolute mess. This got knocked over the other night. Obviously I'm packing, so you've got Mr. Freeze, the Riddler, wiping out a Graboid. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in there from The Running Man. Got a glow-in-the-dark Kiwi. But yeah. Put that down. Yeah, it's a Jaws McFarlane one. I seen one of them, and I believe, if it is, don't hold us to it. Might be video footage over the top, might be a photo. They may not be. Welton, New Zealand this year. Me and my two brothers and Britt were out shopping in Welton, and there was a Jaws McFarlane still boxed. $300. Like, it's kept its value. Unfortunately, I don't have the box anymore, and we've definitely seen better days at that and the King Kong one. And Darkman's up there as well. But yeah, that's just the random outtake. That might be the end of the video, because you've seen that. Overlay, we'll be overlaying. I don't know if it's an overlay. I'll wipe down the side of the screen. So I'm going to stand here, so I might wipe down the side of the screen, I might just overlay. There's a bit of a quick look at me epic fence. You can still see me, transparent, not to give away, but yeah, the main reason I didn't run around this weekend, getting that Jaws. Oh look, I've got the Jaws Steelbook. There's no point, you know. It's had stuff to do. Build a fence. I suppose that's the last but not least Jaws thing. Dead. Build a bear. Dead. Right. This is the very end of the video, unless I've made reference to something else. The finals are all boxed up. There's nothing else really Jaws about. And yeah. I tell you what though, it's bugged me for years actually. It's here, it'll be here, it'll be somewhere. I probably will find it, we're moving. But if you go back to the original Jaws tribute, I actually have the Jaws postcard, what goes to King Kong, and I don't know what happened to it. Succumbed to the movie. These are the official Matty Connor Universal Studio things. I'm sure it's Earthquake. That one's been. There's some Jaws in here. Oh, I've got Dan Connor's email address. No, that wasn't it. There's Jaws there. That's more better looking than the shark on there. But even if you look around the room and you go right, there's Jaws 3. You know what I mean? But yeah, get that sorted. Right, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.